Have you ever felt like life is against you? Like no matter how hard you try, you're still crawling while others are running? Maybe people doubt you. Maybe they laugh at your dreams. Maybe you've been pushed aside, told you'll never make it. But what if I told you that one of the greatest kings in African history started out just like that? A boy mocked for his weakness, a child who couldn't even walk. Yet he rose to build one of the most powerful empires the world has ever known. This is the story of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali. And if you stay until the end, you'll see how his struggles mirror ours today and how weakness can become the first step toward greatness. In the 13th century, the land of Mali was divided. Small kingdoms fought constantly. Tyrants ruled with fear. The people longed for a leader who could unite them. But no one imagined that hope would come from a boy who couldn't even stand on his feet. Sundiata was born to King Nari Magan and Queen Sogalon. But when other children ran, Sundiata crawled. Whispers followed him everywhere. This boy is cursed. He'll never be a man. He's a shame to the throne. Even his father's other wives mocked him. They mocked his mother, calling her weak because of her son. Imagine being a child, watching your own mother cry because of your weakness. Sundiata's heart burned, not with anger, but with the quiet fire of a boy who knew one day the world would see his worth. One day, after unbearable insults, Sundiata made a decision. He asked for an iron rod. People laughed. What can a crippled boy do with that? But Sundiata gripped it tightly, pulled himself up, his legs trembling, his arms shaking, and with a cry of defiance, he stood. The iron rod bent under his weight, but he remained standing. That day, Mali saw more than a boy. They saw the birth of a lion. But destiny wasn't finished testing him. After his father's death, Sundiata and his mother were forced into exile. They wandered from kingdom to kingdom, homeless, rejected, forgotten. But exile wasn't failure, it was training. In exile, Sundiata learned strategy from rulers. He discovered loyalty from friends. He built alliances across kingdoms. Every pain became preparation. Every loss became wisdom. Exile shaped the leader inside him. While Sundiata was away, a tyrant rose, Sumaoro Kante, the sorcerer king of Soso. He ruled through fear. Legends say he kept the skulls of defeated kings as trophies. The people of Mali suffered in silence, but whispers began to spread. Where is Sundiata? Could the boy who once stood against mockery stand again against this monster? The cry for a savior grew louder. And then he returned, not as a crawling boy, not as an exile, but as a lion, ready to reclaim his people's future. Allies from distant lands stood beside him, friends he'd earned in exile. The drums of war thundered. Dust rose over the plains of Kirena. Swords glistened in the sun. The air trembled with destiny. Sumauro's army was fierce, his powers legendary. But Sundiata raised his voice. Today we fight not for thrones, but for dignity. Today, Mali will rise. The battle raged for hours, the clash of steel, the roar of warriors, the cry of freedom. And when the dust settled, Sumaoro had fled, his darkness broken. The boy who once crawled had defeated the undefeatable. Victory wasn't just Sundiata's, it was Mali's. From scattered kingdoms, he built the Mali Empire, one of the richest and most powerful civilizations in the world. Trade flourished, culture thrived, justice returned, and the name of Sundiata Keita echoed across Africa. The boy mocked for weakness had become the Lion King. But this isn't just history. This is a mirror. How many times have you been told, "You're not enough. You're too weak. You'll never make it"? Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you're in your own exile, in a season where nothing seems to work. But remember Sundiata. The child who crawled became the king who united nations. Your pain is not your ending. Your exile is not your failure. Your weakness is not your identity. They are all preparing you for the empire only you can build. So the next time life whispers, "You can't," answer with Sundiata's roar, "Watch me rise." If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs hope today. And subscribe to Ubuntu Inspiration, where African legends teach us how to face modern struggles with courage, wisdom, and strength. Because your empire is still waiting to be built.